It's Good Friday. Welcome to the show. Here we are at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. It's Friday, TGIF. Man. All right, before we jump into everything, we've got another great local business. We got a great musician going to play for us today. Before we jump into that, you notice I'm sporting another local business cap today.
Yeah.
Our guy with the pool, Simply Pools.
Right.
That was on the show the other day. He gave me this. So
and the concrete.
He does concrete. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Curtis LLC, Concrete.
That's right.
Out in Salado. They were in Salado. Anyway, sporting that. Before we get going, Kevin's going to tell us why we call it Good Friday.
Yes. So it's called Good Friday because somebody died. And I know that's backwards, but that person that died is, the Savior of the world, Jesus Christ.
Right.
So it turns out it's good because he made the sacrifice for all of us, right?
There you
go. So basically, and so I'll take this opportunity to invite you to church because it's Easter Sunday this Sunday. And so it's a great opportunity to go to church. It doesn't matter. You don't have to come to my church. You can go to any church.
Any church.
Because I have a spoiler alert. Anywhere you go to church this Sunday, you're going to hear the same message because it's Easter. Right. It's the same thing. It might be wrapped different, but it's all going to be the same. So go to church. And if you don't have time, if you miss it this Sunday, you don't want to fight the crowds, I get it. Yeah. Guess what? Church also happens next Sunday, too.
That's true.
There you go. Every Sunday after that.
Yeah. So, but yes, it's called Good Friday because we have all sinned and messed up, but Jesus came to bridge the gap and to pay for our sin. And so it's Good Friday.
There you go. Good Friday.
It's good for us.
Easter Sunday. What's tomorrow?
It's Saturday.
Black Saturday?
Black Saturday.
I think that's what it's called, Black Saturday. I think
Sad Saturday.
Yep.
And then Monday is you got to get your butt back to work because a lot of people are off work today.
Right. But then there are a lot of Texas schools that still have off on Monday to celebrate Easter.
Right.
I rolled in. I told them this morning, I've been coming down here to do the show for over a year. And this is the first morning. First of all, there wasn't a lot of traffic because a lot of people are off work today. But I get downtown and I get stopped by a train. I haven't been stopped by a train in the whole time I've been coming down here. And it was a long train. It had liquid petroleum. Yeah, that's what it said on the side. Liquid. I thought, what other kind of petroleum?
Petroleum jelly.
And that liquid? Or is that considered?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hybrid. It's a hybrid.
It had a lot of petroleum cars, but the other thing is it had the frames. And I thought, well, they look too little to be car frames, but they look too big to be, anyway, I don't know what kind, but there were thousands of them on it.
Yeah, or Fiats.
Or Fiat, that's it.
Yeah.
It's the beep beep car.
The
beep beep.
Smart cars.
Yeah, the frames come from Mexico, shipped to the United States, shipped to Italy, where they're put together in Fiat
Just
land.
a touch above a golf cart size.
I guess so. Anyway, here we are. We made it. We'll talk about our guest here in just a minute. We got another great musician coming up.
We're going to talk to him, not about him.
Well, that's true.
No, we're going to let them sit here and talk about
him.
Yeah. We're going to leave, and they're going to be here by themselves talking to everybody. Hey, today you Stump the Chumps. We'll do that for you. We'll talk about country music, what's going on around that, and so much more. But right now, let's kick it off the way we do every morning with our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Good Friday at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Going to be another beautiful day, but there is a little chance of rain. Yesterday morning it rained pretty hard here, and then kind of cleared up, a little bit breezy. Going to be another breezy day today. Look who's here. 5-time major golf tournament winner Johnny Miller is with us today. He gave up golf. He's now in the restaurant business.
All right.
Which is easier or harder?
Probably
The
harder.
restaurant business.
It's pretty much harder than anything else you could ever do.
Yeah, for sure.
Johnny and Annette Miller, they are from Johnny's Family Cafe and Catering, which is in Oglesby. You now have the title, I guess we would call it a title, of being the first business rep from Oglesby, Texas on the show.
Yeah.
You know, there's only about 3 businesses over there.
It all still counts.
And one's a post office.
We'll go with it. You know, next week we'll have the other 2 on, and we'll cross that city off and move to the next one.
Yeah, you get to break the seal here.
Right.
The other day, I ran across a really old picture, probably, 15, 16, 17 years ago. And I couldn't remember the little town that was taken at my birthday party at Moon River Ranch. And I couldn't remember the name of that town. I knew it was something special, and then I looked it up. It's Satin, Texas.
He
But
can't
we always
even
called it
remember
Satan,
the party.
Texas.
Let's just be honest. He doesn't even remember the
I said,
party.
this is it was a picture of all of us I posted. I said, this is what goes on in Satan, Texas, or Satin, Texas. But you're right. I was thinking about that little town. Not too many businesses in Satin, Texas.
Satin may be smaller than Oglesby.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is. Every little town just about, don't they all just about have some type of feed or grain facility?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the farmers have to go somewhere to get it.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
When you're in a small town, that is most of what you do, and so that's the one
Yeah.
thing you do need there.
And what drove
And
many
a Dollar
of these,
General.
Yeah, and a Dollar General, yes.
Dairy Queen.
What
The DG.
what drove all these towns, most of them, was because of the railroad. And does the railroad go through Oglesby or close
It used
by?
to. They've actually taken it out
Really? But that's what I found.
because it went straight to the grain.
Right,
The
to the
grain,
grain.
granary, and so now it's gone.
I learned something here a while back that if you look at the map on certain rail lines and there's a little town, and the reasoning for that spacing was in the old days they needed water on those trains. And so they could go, just say 6 miles. So that's why there's a little town perfectly for train. I mean, trains built America. It's amazing. But we're not talking about trains today. We were talking about golf. No, not golf. Johnny's Cafe. First of all, before we talk about the cafe and what's the best thing on the menu, I got to learn about you two guys. Tell us where you're from originally and how you ended up with a cafe in Oglesby.
Well, that's a long story, but
We got plenty of time,
I grew up in McGregor.
right?
That's where I was raised, and I've been in McGregor, Moody, or Gatesville my whole life. We got married
Stay card.
16 years ago.
Ooh, you better
Fixing to
remember
be 16
that.
years.
Almost 16.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, she come into the restaurant business kicking and screaming always. So
True, true.
Now, Annette, where are you from?
I'm from
originally?
Hillsboro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Found
how did you
him.
venture south to our part of the country?
I don't really know. Moved here when I was 17 and then just kind of stuck.
Right?
Then married him. Thought he
Yeah.
was rich because he owned a restaurant.
she got tricked.
And I got tricked. And I've never worked so hard in my life.
You know,
That's what happened.
it's funny, but we had Mary Lou Castillo on yesterday from Casa de Castillo here in Waco. And she pretty much said the same thing. You know, she works her butt off. You know, it's family run. And I said, you know, I remember as a kid, my dad ran a couple of Underwood's barbecues up in Fort Worth, and I never saw my dad. My dad worked 7 days a week in the restaurant business.
Yeah, it's not something you do to get rich.
No.
You have to really like it, and it takes a special kind of insanity to kind of do it.
Special kind of insanity.
So
What
true.
made you want to get in the restaurant business? What opportunity came up?
Well, I started when I was 10 years old washing dishes for my grandparents. So I was kind of in my blood. My grandparents had restaurants. My uncle had a restaurant. So it's just kind of what I knew.
And so he's not a quick learner because he should have learned.
He's not a quick
Yeah, no, that's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's.
Yes.
And then we had one up in Clifton for 14 years, and then we got out of that for a little while, and then we
To
found
raise
this opportunity.
kids.
What's that?
To raise kids.
Yeah, to raise kids.
Yeah.
That is a lot of work.
And then
Yeah.
we found this opportunity in Oglesby, and I tricked her again.
Yes, he found this place in Oglesby. He found
really,
it.
really.
Exactly how that conversation went.
But it turned out, we started it as a pop-up type deal, and then we went to weekends only, Friday,
Right.
Saturday, Sunday, and then we turned it into full-time a little over a year ago.
So that's my question. So how long? It's been a little over a year?
August 2024 was when we first
Took it
opened
over?
for the first weekend.
Yeah.
And then right after that, we started doing every weekend within just a few weeks, I guess. It didn't
Yeah,
take
pretty
long.
quick.
And then April of last year, we started full-time, 7 days a week.
Had it been a cafe before?
Yes,
A different owner? And
Yeah, different owner.
just kind of sat there and then y'all took it over?
Yeah, they were, the people that had bought the building, the landlord, they had a cafe in there for a little while, and they decided that they didn't want to do the cafe anymore, so they were actually renting it out as a event rental space that had a full kitchen and
Right.
seats and everything.
Sure.
And that's why we did a pop-up there for one or two times. We just rented it for the weekend,
Right.
and then we went from there. Kind of blew up.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to talk more about what exactly is on the menu and the hours and all that kind of good stuff about Johnny's Family Cafe. We'll do that. But we're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back and check in with Jessica, who's
Whoop,
actually here today. Can you believe that?
I know. I showed my face.
Ooh. Jessica is
No,
here.
wait. Let me rephrase that. I graced you with my presence.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Oh, that's not what Kevin said yesterday when you were gone. He
Oh,
wore
well,
you
you
out. Woo. Anyway,
I got
Jessica is
roasted.
going to tell us what's going on in country music news right after this commercial break. Stay
Your
with us.
AC is working overtime and your house still feels hot. Maybe it's your old windows that are to blame. Worn seals, warped frames, and outdated glass can let hot air in and cool air out. Beat the Texas heat. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for a cooler home and lower energy bill. 0% financing is available with your good credit.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
This year, I made a New Year's resolution. I want every business to own a new copier from CTWP. Call me, Leroy the Copier Dog. Let's get you a copier delivered today. CTWP, your local copier company.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated. Each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Whether it's sports, theater, or concert, for the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. Ticket Liquidator. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com. The You Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. That's ULIKE.com. You Like.
Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals ready to address any immediate concerns. Book your first appointment today.
VivoSun's mission is to empower growers with stylish and effective products, making indoor growing accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Visit vivosun.com today and get started making growing plants and vegetables easy and automatic.
Streamline event and appointment booking with Amelia's sleek, modern, and fully customizable booking forms. WPAmelia.com. That's WPAMELIA.com. Amelia.
We're back live at the Backyard Bar, Steaks and Grill. It's Friday, Good Friday. Jessica, what's going on in country music? Brought to you by Stroud Security.
Well, Ty Herndon released his memoir about his country music rise on March 31st. The 63-year-old detailed his rise in the country music industry from his, and I didn't know this, his member of the Tennessee River Boys, then his successful solo artist bid, and his place as a leading country figure in the genre. He recounts his impactful journey to the stage. He details his struggles with substance abuse, mental health, and embracing his sexuality. So if you were a Ty Herndon fan, go read his book.
There you go.
Country singer Tanner Usry was arrested on Monday, March 30th in Collin County, Texas.
Yeah.
According to jail records, he was charged with DWI, which was his second, and 2 drug possession charges. So we hope he finds his way and starts flying right.
He's a young guy, and he's started on a bad path.
Big mistakes, very young.
Yeah.
Was he hanging out with Tiger Woods?
Because Tiger was in Florida, so I don't know that, you know.
He's a bad boy, you know. He's one of these guys that, and I'll use an example, and fortunately this guy's kind of straightened things up, but Co Wetzel was that way when he first started, and this guy's kind of following in that
You think you have to be that bad boy to make it,
I
and
think
that's
so.
not true.
That's how you develop some of these fans.
Yeah.
Is that bad boy.
That bad boy image, yeah.
Right. Too many people watching Cops.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's true.
they should learn.
Yeah.
Watch the Facebook videos.
Right.
I mean, it's
Because what you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, okay.
not the cops. Dolly Parton is being praised for her generous contributions to the Tennessee Children's Hospital, which, by the way, is now named after her.
Mm-hmm. Of course it is.
Following the news that the health center will be named in her honor, as Dolly Parton's Children's Hospital, its president and chief executive officer opened up about the surreal moment of meeting the Jolene Hitmakers, of receiving the Jolene Hitmakers donation. In an interview with Chief Healthcare, Schaefer praised Parton as having an incredibly disarming personality.
Mm-hmm.
So,
there you go.
Not only does she have truck stops now, she has Dollywood. She has her own clothing line, and she has a whole children's hospital.
Yeah, she's something, man.
She is. She's definitely something. So that's what's going on in country music news.
Yeah, both of them. Stroud Security sponsors country music news. Before we jump back in, I just want to jump all off today being Stump the Chump Day.
Oh, Lord.
And guys, when we play Stump the Chumps, you are part of the Chumps.
Chumps, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so today's question deals with a cafe.
Oh, wonderful. They already have an advantage. Wonderful. Great.
So we're still the chumps.
Y'all are the extra chumps.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see how I can put this question because it's kind of...
I love when he has to figure out
how
to do the question.
The best way to do the question.
Yeah.
Okay. Because see, it's two-part. Where does it come from and what does it mean?
Oh, Lord. Now he's really after us.
Where does the word cafe come from?
Cafe ole.
Country?
Well, let's start with. Let's not go with.
Can
country
I get the country
first.
of origin, please?
Let's go with.
4,000.
What's it derived from? What is it? What did it come from? Not country.
Okay.
But the word cafe comes from
Coffee.
Has to be like coffee or coffee shops or something like that, I would think.
Jessica?
I'm there. Coffee.
That is correct.
Hey! We got something right.
The word cafe actually comes from the word coffee, and it meant coffee house. So a coffee house became a cafe.
Really good there.
Now,
we got a true professional over here.
It kind of comes from France. Is where we get cafe. Okay.
Okay, that was going to be
But
all right.
before France, the Italians had a very similar name, which came into. But before the Italians, the Turkish, the Ottoman people used the word a lot for coffee. But here's my question.
Okay.
What country is the origin come from? The original term coffee and cafe, using that as a coffee house, where did it come from?
I'm going to guess Colombia. I don't know why.
Well, we had this whole conversation about coffee yesterday and the origin of coffee, and so I'm thinking it has to be something Arabian. So I'm going to go Iran.
Kevin is correct.
Wow.
The original.
Oh, that's funny.
Nice
It's
word.
hard because
No wonder we went to war with them. No wonder.
We want
all
their
about the
coffee.
You think it's about oil, and it's about coffee.
Right.
coffee. But it's hard to say what country because it just says it's an Arabic, comes from Arabia.
Yeah.
You know. So it could be Iran.
Right.
Iran's one of the oldest countries in the world.
Right. I was thinking Saudi Arabia, but Saudi Arabia is actually pretty new in that Arabian area. So that's why I went with Iran.
Well, look at
Very
him.
nice.
The original source is Arabic, and it was pronounced, oh, no, I messed this up.
You got this.
G-A-H-W-A, Gawa?
Gawa. Yeah.
Is the original.
I wouldn't have gotten that
Gawa
right. I
now
can't even
is
talk.
You might have to put a
cafe.
little bit more like back of the throat with the H.
stuff.
Kawa.
Like I get a bunch of coffee back here.
Kawa, which would make sense if it's a cafe, because that would come more from the Kawa Cafe.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, the only reason I did that is because we have someone with a cafe here.
Right.
But now it's time for the real Stump the Chumps.
Wow. It's a
Because
multi-level.
that was too easy for you guys. That was way too easy.
This is not fair.
That was easy. All right.
And this is kind of like we're combining Stump the Chumps and also combining a Zactoid today.
Wonderful.
Oh, God.
I have told people that in the old English days, Victorian days, people were scared to be buried alive. People would think they're dead. They wouldn't embalm them, and they just stick them in a coffin. Well, they put a bell on top of the coffin. And that was where we got the term Saved by the Bell, came from that. Rich people, very, very rich people, were the first to be buried in tombs above ground. Because they could only ones that could afford that, they were buried. But the problem was these rich people, they were buried, and as their bodies the cemetery smelled so bad. That is where the term what comes from. What do we say? The rich people smell.
They think they don't stink.
That's where the
Stinking
term,
rich?
Exactly right.
Wow.
That's where the term
Good job.
"they are stinking rich" comes from.
Wow.
And that's
Way
our
to
Stump the
go.
Chump. Double up Stump the Chump today.
And since no one was stumped, who's the chump?
I'm going to go with Jessica. on that one.
We're all still chumps.
I mean, let's just
Johnny
face
gets
it.
the big award. He's the double up.
I
winner.
never
That's
get
right,
any of
Johnny.
these, so I'm just the regular chump.
We'll just change the name of this to Stump the Jessica.
There you go.
All right, tell us about Johnny's. Tell us how big it is. I want you to tell me where it is in Oglesby and talk about the hours of operation.
Okay. We're downtown Oglesby, Texas, which next to the post office, that is the downtown. Us and the post office and the community center. But
that's good.
We're open 7 days a week. We're do breakfast and lunch 7 days and lunch and dinner 5 days. So Sunday night and Monday night, we close at 2 o'clock.
That's
for a little
good.
Break for the employees. And,
sure.
Your poor wife.
Yes.
Have a life of some kind?
Yeah, some kind. We've got 50 seats. We're an old-time, just quintessential cafe, you know. It takes you back to a simpler time where we have booths and we have old Letterman jackets from the 20s and 30s hanging on the wall. And things like that.
Fun.
That's nice.
And we serve chicken fried steak, fried catfish, just your down-home grandma-style cooking.
I sent out a questionnaire to Kevin and Jessica beforehand, and I said, come up with some questions. And Jessica's question is, how did you come up with the name Johnny's Cafe?
Yeah, that's a big one.
It took a while.
Yeah.
You know, I just
want to know, why isn't it called Annette's?
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, I've wondered
Come
the
on,
same.
Annette, try
Well,
it.
you know, the answer to that question goes back about 25 years. When I opened my first restaurant in 2002, we were coming up with names. This was way before I met her.
Yeah.
And somehow we landed on Johnny's. It was called Johnny's Place. And that went on. We had that restaurant or that name for 15 years in the business. I wish then I would have not done the Johnny's, but there it was. And so when we opened this place, it was just like we already had a following, so we had to play off of that.
Right.
And we got all of our kids involved here. We've got 7 kids between us.
Woo!
Wow.
And
Say that.
You're
they
running close
all
to Kevin
work
with his 37.
somehow, either part-time or full-time at the cafe.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Family affair.
Yep.
Every single one of them.
It's a true
Which
family
one
affair.
of the 7 is the hardest worker?
Oh, that's like them asking which one's the favorite.
Yeah, we won't talk
It's the
about
same
We're not
answer,
talking
though.
about that.
It depends on the day.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It depends on who shows up.
Yeah.
And if they're
who's there.
teenagers, it depends on the hormones.
Yeah. We only have one teenager left. He's 14.
And I tell you,
He's probably the easiest.
we take the family even deeper. My mother, who's Meemaw, she still makes the pies.
No.
Ooh, I bet those are good.
Oh, man. Let's
So
talk
I
about
have to know, banana
are.
pudding?
We do
don't.
not do banana pudding.
I know. People have asked. We need to add that.
Yeah.
We definitely need to add that.
The two things I think, when I think of an old-time cafe, is when you walk in and you've got that round, old-school glass case that sits there with the pies in it, you know?
Yeah.
Ours is not round. Ours is rectangle, but
There you
we
go.
have
That's
one.
You can
fine.
see them.
Rectangle's good.
We're just down for pie.
Big
Pies.
meringue. Ugh,
What would you
beautiful
say
pies.
is the best-selling pie?
That's probably an argument. He'll say chocolate. I'll say coconut.
And I used to say coconut, but now I say chocolate because I think
Chocolate
we sell
meringue.
more chocolate there than we do
Ooh,
coconut.
oh, I bet that's good.
It is very good. The coconut's my favorite though. So.
Oh, yes.
I think every restaurant, cafe, whatever it might be, has got to have what they call, this is our signature.
Yeah.
And yesterday, when Casa de Castillo was on, she said right off the bat, it's our enchiladas. We're known for our cheese enchiladas. That we've been doing it the same way, the way we make it. I know with Underwood's in the old days, and still is in Brownwood, the cobbler.
Ooh,
The cobbler
yummy.
or the rolls. They're kind of a toss-up at Underwood's.
Yummy, yummy.
I know, you go over to George's and first thing is a Big O.
Big O.
You think of Big O.
Yep.
What is the signature item at Johnny's?
You know, that's really a hard one.
I think it depends on the time they come eat.
Yeah.
So I, think
'cause
nighttime is either probably chicken fried steak or fish, the catfish.
but it could also be the fried okra.
Well, yeah.
that-
If you're talking about the sides, it's
I'm just saying,
definitely
this is
fried
it.
okra.
Johnny's
It's
Family
definitely
Cafe.
fried okra. Everything's
go eat.
good.
It's
of
good.
fried okra.
There's so many people that come in and say that tastes like my grandma's fried
Yeah,
okra.
it's
You know
very
what?
good.
It's hard to get
Good fried okra.
Fried okra.
Because we batter it ourselves. We don't use the pre-battered.
It's got
Because
onions
so many times
in
it comes
Oh,
out
so
and
good.
it's missing the batter and it's too soft or mushy, or it's over fried and just hard as a rock.
Yeah. We mix a little onion in there. Where's
Ooh. Put some tomatoes in
And it's
it.
just lightly breaded. It's not like a heavy bread. Oh, it's so good. Very, very good.
Chicken fried steak. Use your hands and tell me how big your chicken fried steak is.
Only
a half order? We have 3 sizes. We have one for the senior, and then we have a half order, which is like your normal order, and then we have a full order. The half one's about that big.
The size of a plate?
Yeah,
Yes.
little like platter, and then the full order is 2 of those stacked on top.
And you
Oh
can
my
cut it with a
gosh.
fork. It's good.
Oh my gosh.
It's good.
Sounds like we need to go visit them, Zach.
You do. You do.
Now, I truly believe that when you order, and I'm a chicken fried steak guy, or a fried chicken guy, what makes me push it over the top is the gravy. And you're going to tell me you have the best gravy in the world.
I'm going to tell you that there's a guy that comes in for our gravy, even when he orders catfish. No matter what he orders, he wants a side of gravy. We make a skillet gravy.
Oh, that's the
and
best.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it sounds like a lot of great home cooking. We're going to talk more about Johnny's, but first of all, guys, we need to talk about what we celebrate today. Besides having Johnny and Annette on the show, today is Good Friday.
Yes, it is.
And we already discussed why we celebrate Good Friday. It is also National Find a Rainbow Day. Look up in the sky. I didn't see one yesterday when it rained,
No.
but generally there's a rainbow if it rains
Yeah.
somewhere.
Have you ever seen like the complete rainbow?
Oh yeah, from end to end, yeah. And or a double rainbow.
Right?
Yeah.
We were in Hawaii a couple of years ago, and God, it was just, number one, you're in Hawaii. Number two, you look up and see this incredible double rainbow. It's
I was in Yellowstone Park, and we were driving around this field, and in the field was a complete rainbow.
wow.
It was
How
incredible.
pretty.
Did you find that pot of gold at
No.
the end of the rainbow?
No.
Okay.
It was in Yellowstone. It wasn't in Ireland. So yeah.
National Find a Rainbow Day. National Chocolate Mousse Day.
Ooh, my fave.
I like a little chocolate mousse once in a while.
I saw a moose at Yellowstone too.
that was chocolate covered.
Was it
I don't know.
chocolate colored anyway?
Yeah.
Not a lot of cafes or restaurants serve mousse. Generally, that's going to be maybe a really high-end place. But mousse, you don't see that on the menu very often.
Yeah. A little chewier than elk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
National Film Score Day. Now, this is the music used in movies.
Yeah.
I think that plays a big part.
Oh, never
movies.
underestimate. As a filmmaker, video editor, never underestimate. Like, you can have all the best editing, all the best story, but man, you put in the music, it
What
it
is
takes
the
off.
what do you consider the best, most recognizable movie theme song?
Godfather.
Bottom. What's that?
The movie from The Godfather.
Yeah, exactly.
Jaws.
She hit it. 2
Jaws.
notes.
Yeah.
Bottom.
Yeah.
That you have 2 notes. You have a villain.
Yeah.
You didn't even need the shark, and it's a good thing because the shark broke most of the time.
Rocky,
The what?
the Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, Rocky's
Oh, yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
all
many
great.
great ones.
Although,
Yeah.
like our image, nothing can get my family excited quite like the beginning of the Star Wars theme.
Yeah. I just saw a story on 60 Minutes the other day, and this guy, he's pretty old, and he is an old-time writer of TV theme songs. And they pretty much disappeared.
Yep.
The ones with words. You know, the old
Like
school.
Happy Days, the Vernon Shirley.
Happy, yeah. You know, the Beverly Hillbilly, all those had
Yes.
words that could, and they got away from that because they thought, oh, we're spending too much money, blah, 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 blah. But they're kind of making a comeback now, he said. But anyway. All right, National Tweed Day.
Oh, I thought you were going to say National Weed Day.
Well, no. That was the other day when they stopped.
Yeah, you
government
had to
stopped
get
the
that
weed
earlier.
day.
You can't get that anymore.
Tweed Day. Tweed. Where does tweed come from?
Weed.
The tweed plant?
I don't know.
I don't think that's accurate.
Is tweed just a style, or is it an actual material?
I believe it is the weave of the threading and the type of material. I think.
Did you say the tweave?
It's the weave of the tweed.
Of the tweed.
And using the right kind of weeds and to do that. But I think it's almost always wool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very thick.
Yeah.
And but
Itchy.
then it is the weave of it.
Itchy.
It is itchy.
If I would have known, I would have worn that suit today. I have that in my closet. And whatever's in his pocket. Look how big his pocket is.
It's his
Oh, he's got a
purse.
gun. Yeah, he's got birds in it. Okay, today is National Walk to Work Day, which I did this morning. I walked from Woodway. I
Yeah.
started last night.
Yeah.
So you didn't just vault over the train? I mean,
I almost did. You know what I almost did? I thought back to some of those movies and those scores and things like Smokey and the Bandit. I want to run my car through the open
Yep.
container car.
there you go.
I thought
the
you
other
wanted to be
side.
faster than a speeding bullet train.
That's true. I did see something this morning, and at first you go, and that's sad. And
You're
then
like, my eyes did not really see that.
I'm sitting at the train, and I'm looking through as the train goes. You can see under it and through it, and there was a tall, homeless guy that was on something. And he was walking in the middle of the street on that side, and I'm going, I really thought
You're just gonna walk.
he's going to walk into that train. And I'm going to watch it and see him die right here. He got right up to it, and he'd stop, turn around, walk back down the middle of the street. It's very sad. Very sad. Today is World Party Day. Woo!
Party!
World Party Day.
That ended real quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
How
That
do
was
you have
it.
World Party Day on Good Friday? I just don't know how that would mix.
I don't know. I mean, celebration of life.
Yeah.
But it's death.
Yeah, but when there's death, there's a celebration of life, right?
I guess so.
Okay.
Like,
Go with that.
Like, I don't know. For me, when I die,
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to cry. I want people to celebrate the life that I had here on earth.
Same.
Yeah.
They talk about the party that's going to happen when we get into heaven. So.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what Good Friday's all about.
There you go.
When I die, I don't want anybody to know it. I don't want people to think I'm still alive.
So
I told Andrea the
So
other
what you're
day-
saying is we need to go ahead and commission like a 3D cardboard cutout
So once in a while,
to stand right there.
See,
with
you need to be-
AI, you don't need that anymore.
Well, that's true.
Oh, true.
So you want it to be Elvis-like, your departure.
You
People
don't-
still go,
yeah.
wait, hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
I've
you,
already.
you and Tupac and who else is still alive?
Elvis.
Yeah,
Elvis
yeah,
and Tupac and a lot of them.
Yeah.
I've already bought the large freezer that goes in the garage, and I told Andrea put my body in there. Just hopefully the electricity doesn't go out for a while, and then it would be very.
Then you'll
bad.
be stinking rich.
Heard that story before.
That would be where you would get the saying "stinking rich." Yeah. But we're not rich, so I don't know what it'd be. Stinking poor. I don't know. All right, back to today is National Walk to Work Day. Promotes walking as a healthy and eco-friendly commuting option. Workers participate by walking to work as part of their daily commute.
Yes.
So walk to work. I need to walk more.
Yay.
Right. We all do.
I think
all
I just
need to
heard you
walk.
say you need to play golf more.
He's not
Yes.
good at
I
golf.
was never the golfer. That was my brother.
I love to golf, but I never walk.
That takes the fun out of it.
It takes the fun when you're, right?
I like to drive the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to drive the
cart's
cart.
great.
Yeah.
Golf carts are great,
Yeah.
man. One time we were in Scottsdale, me and some guys, and at one golf course, I swear to you, they have surfboards, and they're like a surfboard, same shape, and it's motorized. And you got a handle, and then on the back is a rack, and you put your golf clubs on the back of it. and you control it by leaning. You can steer it, but you mainly lean into it like a surfboard or a, skateboard.
Like a Segway?
It's like a big Segway,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
And the first thing that our group said, we thought about it. We thought, that'd be kind of fun. And then we go, wait a minute, where's the drink holder? That was the first thing everybody said. And there was no drink holder.
Yeah, can't do that.
Okay, we're going back to the regular cards now.
Can't do that.
Johnny and Annette, Johnny's Family Cafe and Catering in Oglesby. We're going to talk about catering coming up in just a minute, so hang in there. Take a short commercial break. We got live music later on. We'd love for you to stick around for that. Lindsey's going to be here to play some tunes for us in the 9 o'clock hour. So hang with us here at the Backyard on a Good Friday.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com. The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years, $3. 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair, May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
Happy Good Friday, everybody. If you got the day off, good luck. The great thing about our show is that if you can't watch it live, go back tonight, tomorrow.
Go watch it again.
This weekend would be a great weekend to get Grandma out of the closet, bring her into the living room, family room, and
or
sit down,
thaw her out.
Thaw her out, yeah.
Get her out of the freezer, and binge watch the Zack Owen Show. And I want you to sit there and count how many times Jessica messes up.
It will be a lot. I hope you can count high.
She missed a day, though, so, you know.
That's right. Yeah. It threw us off this week. Yeah. We didn't get our dose. Correct dosage.
And you have to count. You have to count how many times, which I don't think has been a lot this week, if at all, where Zach mentions Dumb and Dumber or Vacation.
I haven't mentioned it this week.
Yeah.
Either Dumb and Dumber or
The last time it got mentioned was the day you were on jury duty.
Oh, okay.
Now you
Never
have.
mind. It was this week.
It was Monday because he was on.
You did.
On
You know
jury
what
duty.
you did?
What?
You just drugged that out of me by saying, "Hey,
the streak is alive."
About my friends at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. AlanSamuelsDCJ.com. Come by, let's be friends for right now, boys and girls. They've got a great deal going. How about this? A 2026 Ram 1500 Lone Star now combines 2.9% financing, which if you know anything about financing, that's incredible. That's for 72 months. And they're going to throw $5,250 back at you as a rebate.
They're going to throw it?
Yeah.
So they just pick it up and go,
you ever make it rain?
Oh, that's awesome. We got to go see them. We got to go see them.
I thought
Alan
they were
Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Highway 6, right off of Highway 84 in Waco. Go see Ted Teague and the crew. They're good people over there. All right. We're talking with Johnny and Annette. Johnny's Family Cafe and Catering in Oglesby. Catering, is this something that you've been doing for a while or you've started recently?
Only about 35 years, probably.
There you go.
Well, there you go.
So have you got it down yet?
Well, we learn something new every day.
What would you say is, I'm going to go ahead and guess. I'm going to guess chicken fried steak is the #1 thing on your catering when you cater events.
Chicken fried steak or our on-site fish fry is growing rapidly. We did one of those yesterday for about 100 people.
An on-site fish fry.
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of fish is this?
It's catfish.
Catfish.
Oh.
Catfish, french fries. We bring the fryers and the
Catch it out of the Oglesby River over there?
Lake Belton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. A lot of catfish there. Well, that's great. What are the perfect, I know what my perfect sides are. I kind of have, on barbecue, I got to have this with it as a side.
Yep.
Chicken fried steak, I want this. What's the perfect side at a on-site fish fry?
Coleslaw, french fries, and fried okra.
Hush puppies.
Extra ones.
Hush
That's
puppies.
exactly mine.
Hush puppies.
Oh, you gotta have
Forget the
those.
hush
Yeah.
puppies.
Hush puppies, that's kind of
Gotta have 'em.
Yeah,
Now, do you do the round or the sticks?
round. Mm-hmm. The round sweet ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
Johnny,
You hungry?
we're just going to have to all pack up and go over today.
We are.
Oh,
Yum.
Johnny and Annette brought breakfast tacos.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Bacon
But
tacos.
they gave them all to me, not you. They're mine.
Wait.
I don't think she can eat them all.
Making fun of people.
I don't know. If someone would like to have a cater, from what size to what size?
From 20 to 200, I mean, or more. It doesn't matter.
Right?
Yeah. Any occasion.
What's that?
I said any occasion.
Yeah.
Oh.
We do weddings. We do birthdays,
They
corporates.
do it all.
Yeah. Banquets for schools.
Yeah. School banquets are a big thing
Yeah.
right now this next month.
Right. Does Oglesby have a school in Oglesby?
Yeah, and it's
They
actually
do.
growing. They're actually building a
Really?
baseball and softball field right now. And they've got a grant to expand the school and
Wow.
put in a new big ag facility. So they're
That's great.
They are growing.
So that's some communities around also come into that school?
yes,
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
the smaller
yeah.
communities,
Smaller
yes, sir.
communities.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's what, 1A?
It's 6-man 1A.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Itty bitty teeny
What is,
It is.
I'm usually pretty good at mascots. What's
Yeah.
Oglesby?
Tigers.
Yeah.
Oglesby Tigers.
Oglesby Tigers.
I like that.
Nice.
Kevin and I, a while back, we had coaches come on, and a couple of them were 6-man, and I've never seen a 6-man game. I've lived in Texas, forever, and I got to go do that. And maybe Oglesby could be one of my picks this year. Come eat at Johnny's.
There you
Friday
go.
night catfish and Friday night football.
All you can eat catfish on Fridays.
The only problem with that, I'd need a nap before the game.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, especially in 6-man, because be careful. If you step into 6-man, your head's going to be spinning with all the scoring that can happen. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Man.
Beware.
Like a basketball score.
Very fast.
It very much is. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like, and if I think it's 35. If they get them by 35,
45.
is it 45?
Yeah. So if it gets to halftime and you're up by 45 or any time after that, the game
It's
is
over.
just over.
Most of their games last year didn't go past halftime.
Wow.
A lot of
Yeah. They were
6-man coaches I know, they
when-
will intentionally make sure that they make it to halftime they'll like pull back just to make
playing.
sure
Just so
that
they get the
halftime?
the concession sales, you know?
Yeah.
I think weren't they
It's
state
muy
champs like a
importante.
couple years ago? They were one
they
game
went to
away.
state.
Went to
They
state.
went to state a couple
They're
years
very
ago.
good.
Wow.
Yeah, they're very, very good.
And their baseball team was in the playoffs last year, and it was only
Yeah.
like the second year of baseball.
Oh, that's great.
They just started baseball back a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I love
a lot
it.
of fun.
I remember as a kid, little kid, elementary, and I played baseball for Junior Optimist. That was, Optimist Club had a junior, and up in Fort Worth would play base. But the point I'm getting at is after the game, the coaches, which my dad was one of them, the coaches would take us to Dairy Queen for that treat.
Yeah.
Well, in Oglesby, they take us to Johnny's. Ooh.
Yeah.
I love it. You know what? I do have something serious to ask you. One of my biggest complaints about any restaurant, no matter what it is, the price of a glass of tea has skyrocketed. Why?
Restaurant owners try to, and I may be letting out a secret. They may hang me after today, but they try to make up some of their food cost % in the drink.
Right.
Because some of them are.
But I know that the price of the product has gone up too. Tea has
Absolutely,
gone up.
absolutely.
And so what we forget when we drink that is there's the tea, there's the water, there's the ice, there's the person, the dishwasher that washes that cup, there's the waitress, there's the utility.
And the sugar, if it's sweet tea, sugar is
Oh
expensive.
my goodness, yeah.
And if you use sugar like we do, it's
Expensive.
Our tea's sweet.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me the one is coffee too. Coffee's the same way. Sometimes you go and it's $3 or $4 for a cup of coffee.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But you know what the thing is, Johnny? People go to a damn Starbucks and spend $9 for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Why can't you charge that?
Or you go to a convenience store and pay $3 for one bottle soda. You go in the restaurant and you get unlimited refills, and then most of them will give you a cup to go with you when you leave. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Do you give any discounts at all for senior citizens?
We have a specific menu for seniors. We found that that's the better way to do it across the board.
That's a great idea.
It's a smaller portion.
Right.
And it's a smaller price. So.
And I lowered the age. I made it 55 because that's how old I was.
Oh, you made it 55?
We made it 55 and, older.
So you could get in on the
Yeah.
cheaper prices.
Yeah.
I promise you, I turned 70, and other than the movie theater, I've never used a senior discount in my life. A lot of people will go to McDonald's for coffee because they get it really cheap, senior discount. But I've never used it except movie theaters, and it's a pretty good deal to get in a movie. But anyway.
It is.
I like it, though. Maybe I'll start using it here real soon. When I come to Johnny's.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely.
All right, here's the deal, gang. We're going to check in with Jessica now and see what's going on around Waco other than Johnny's Cafe and big doings. What do you got tonight? Catfish?
All you can eat fried catfish tonight.
Anything big going on this weekend over there?
Easter. They've got an Easter egg hunt in the park tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
And then Saturday night, we have live music. We have Colin Dexter, who's been on this show before.
Yeah.
I think he owns the record for being on our show.
Probably.
Super nice guy.
Oh, my gosh.
Puts on a great show from Gatesville, or they're around parts unknown.
Yeah, they're going to do an Easter trick. The country fried steak is going to start mooing again. Back to life. Yeah, pretty incredible. You got to see it.
Colin's over there when?
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Yes.
Holy cow. That's great. Is that indoor or outdoor?
It's indoor.
And what time do you think?
7 o'clock.
All right. That's going to be a hoot. That's going to be a hoot nanny.
Hoot nanny.
He's fun. He's a lot of fun.
He is great.
I love it. I love it when he busts into that. He's got the. I got to tell y'all. I was at a show, and it was mostly women over the age of 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it. It reminded me of a bunch of men at a strip club.
Oh,
Just
no.
reverse.
Oh, no.
Colin busts into the song by Billy Crash Craddock called Rub It In, Rub It In. And he starts shaking it, and those women are pulling out dollar bills like it's the world's coming to an end.
Was that in Waco here at that little, what is it called?
The Blue
something?
Pup.
But yeah.
At Blue Pup, I saw this, and I'm going, oh my gosh, this is crazy. They're eating it up. You think Colin's going to pull out rub it in? Maybe this.
He might. If they're there, he will.
Yeah.
Watch out, those Oglebay Police Department might get you over there, you know. Kind of like, remember when Elvis first came out?
Decency.
Yeah. All right, let's check in with Jessica, see what's going on around Waco, brought to you by Stroud Security.
All right. So if you don't have anything going on this morning, if you run it down to Magnolia, they'll have an Easter egg hunt at 10 o'clock at the silos. It is the annual Good Friday crawfish boil out at Hellberg Barbecue at 11. So, you know, do that. Baylor baseball versus BYU this evening at 6:30. Baylor softball versus Houston at 6:30 as well. Here at the Backyard is the Logan Ryan Band. At the Will, they will have line dancing lessons followed by Billy Dean and the Timeless Country Band. Live piano at the Boulevard. Let's see, lots of music going on tonight. Serendipity with Brian Brown at Uncle Dan's. Willie Snell will be at the Blue Pup Wine and Martini Bar. JP and John Fox at Lounge 93. Stan Wilfong will be at the Grape Wine Bar and Bistro. And then Broke LJ and Abby Smith will be at the Twisted Sisters Patio Bar. Tomorrow morning will be the Beast on the Brazos Trail Run at Cameron Park. Of course, the farmers market if we don't get rained out.
Yeah.
Yoga Flow at Milo at 9. The Hewitt community is having an Easter egg hunt at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Story time and an Easter egg hunt at the Arboretum in Woodway tomorrow morning.
Nice.
It looks like there will be an Easter celebration at the China Spring Cougar Stadium at 11. Easter egg hunt at Sealy Park. More baseball and softball tomorrow afternoon with Baylor. And then Jazz Saturdays at Segovia Wine Bar. The Taylor Tots at Marie's Wine Bar. Brandon Johnson at the Waco Ale Company. And let's see, Mark McAllister at the Will and the Huser Brothers here at the Backyard.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one.
Lots
The
going on
Huser
this
Brothers.
weekend.
I got a couple more that are around the corner I want you to put down on your calendar. Riesel Lions Club having a big auto classic. This is going to be huge. This is April the 18th. The 18th. It's going to be out at the fairgrounds. And one that I just got involved with in the last week, and you brought up the town. Tragedy struck downtown Gatesville.
Yes.
1/4 of the square is gone, and they're having a big benefit for the employees that lost their jobs and people, the owners and so forth. But I'm going to tell you about it. I got it right here in front of me. That's going to take place April 25th, downtown Gatesville. And there's probably 15 singers and bands that are going to play, including Colin Dexter is going to be there. So it's going to be a fun time. 10 until 10 p.m., 10 to 10. Woo-hoo. Downtown Gatesville. It's all
Great
a charity
cause.
event. Make sure you head over. I'll be over there. I'm going to go hang out and collect money for Colin Dexter when he sings Rub It In, Rub It In.
There you go.
So you're going to take a percentage?
Yeah, I'll get a cut of that.
Yeah, that's good.
So mark that down, April 25th in Gatesville. All right, guys, recap for me, Johnny's where and hours of operation. Do you have social media? You have a website?
Absolutely.
Well, tell us all about that.
Johnny's Family Cafe, Oglesby, Texas. The address is 106 Main Street. All you have to do is come off Highway 84 or 107 and meet in Oglesby and look for the open flag out front and the cars. That's the only place the cars are besides the machine shop. We're open 7 days a week. Sunday and Monday it's till 2 p.m. Every other day we're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Y'all come see us.
Tonight, Catfish Night. Tomorrow night, Colin Dexter's going to be over in Oglesby there having a good time. That's right next to the post office and right down from where Floyd the barber is.
Yep.
We wish.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, thank you so much. Before you get out of here, Annette gets to tell the bad joke of the day.
All right. So, speaking of making it rain, what's a storm's favorite dance move?
What?
No guesses? Just what? Johnny's going to demonstrate the Thunder Shuffle.
Thunder Shuffle.
Yeah. Show us, Johnny. Show us.
Sounds like a line dance.
Johnny and Annette, Johnny's Family Cafe and Catering in Oglesby. Thank you guys so much for being on. Thanks for bringing the breakfast tacos.
Absolutely.
Jessica, Kevin, may stick around. We got live music coming up. Lindsey Eck is going to be here all the way from down south of the border. No, not that far south. But anyway, we'll have live music coming up right now. It's news and weather from KWTX News Channel 10. And we'll be back right after this.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. A Waco man accused in a hit and run that critically injured a teen cyclist now has upgraded felony charges. McLennan County grand jury indicted Adam Wiley with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and failure to stop and render aid following that February crash in Hallsburg. Investigators say 16-year-old Walker Carroll was riding his bike when a Chevy Silverado hit him and took off. Walker was left with life-threatening injuries. Because of Wiley's prior conviction, both counts are now first-degree felonies punishable by up to life in prison. And the Texas Comptroller's Office has released the final data on who applied for the new school voucher program. A spokesperson says more than 274,000 students applied. Nearly three-quarters of the applications came from low or middle-income students. 36% were between 200 and 500% below the federal poverty line. Because of the high demand, state leaders say students will be selected through a lottery system. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Our next big round of showers and thunderstorms is going to be moving in during the daytime hours on Saturday, but there is still a rain opportunity before that happens. Today, maybe a little bit of some morning drizzle, upper 60s and lower 70s out the door, turns to low to mid 80s this afternoon. There's a 20% chance of a midday or afternoon shower. Most of the rain will stay away from central Texas during the evening hours tonight, but some scattered showers and mostly non-severe thunderstorms will be moving in after 1 a.m., departing before sunrise. After sunrise, though, that's when our cold front starts to move in. Morning temperatures in the 70s will drop into the 60s during the day with a near 100% chance for rain, especially between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com. Circulon C1 Series Clad with scratch defense non-stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
At Covers and All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Here we are. Actually, a pretty nice morning out there. The wind is supposed to pick up and maybe some rain. The real big rain is tomorrow here in Waco. 70 to 80% from, say, 8 in the morning till 6 o'clock, I believe, or 5 o'clock. So tomorrow.
Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Isn't that about the time that everybody's doing Easter egg hunts?
Probably, yeah.
The rainy time.
Yep.
But then it's going to clear up, and going to be a nice week next week, I believe. A little cloudy here and there, but I think the rain will go. But here's the main thing. Our lakes, creeks, ponds, whatever, tanks, we need the rain. We need it bad. Hey, look who's here. Lindsey Eck is here. Lindsey, you got to tell me now exactly what town do you live in?
I live in a place so small it's not even really a town. It's called Dale, Texas.
Yeah?
And we're outside of Lockhart, which is a happening town these days, a real music town.
The world-famous barbecue town.
Yeah, and there's so much more than barbecue, but yes, we have 7 well-known barbecue joints in Lockhart.
I'll go ahead and ask you, do you have a favorite?
I haven't been to Barb's yet, which is the one that got a Michelin star.
Yeah.
Mainly because they have these bougie sides, but different joints for different places. My go-to is Smitty's, which is the really old one.
And what do you think?
They have the best sausage.
Oh, I was going to ask you, what do you like the best about it?
They have sausage that's a mixture of beef, pork, and venison.
Right.
So I think they have the best sausage.
Yeah.
Blacks may have the best brisket. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Black's famous for their brisket there.
And now we have Terry Black's because the
family,
the Black family had a schism the way the Kurtz family had a schism 20 years ago. So now Terry Black's is actually very good.
Yeah.
But they're also the most expensive.
We have one right down the street, about 2 blocks down. It's very, very good. But all right, enough about barbecue. Let's talk about music. You're a young guy, what, about 25 years old, something like that?
I used to be.
That's what I say, used to be. Tell me about your early days. When did you really get interested in this crazy musical world?
I started playing clarinet when I was 7 years old.
Wow.
So I was in school band and stuff. I started to get pretty good on guitar in college. I went to William & Mary where we got exposed to Southern rock. I'm from Massachusetts, but we got exposed to Southern rock and a lot of Appalachian, the open tunings, bluegrass and stuff. Spent a year in England and was exposed to both punk and traditional folk over there.
Wow.
So, and I've been in Texas for about 30 years now. So my mom was a Texan, so I followed her.
You're 30 years, that makes you an official Texan now.
I guess so. My mom was from Harlingen, so.
There you go.
It's in the blood.
I love it. So your time you said over in England?
I studied there for a year, yeah.
Yeah, was it crazy? You were talking about the punk music and stuff?
It was right when the Sex Pistols were doing God Save the Queen and all of that. But also I was in a rural part of England, so I got exposed to a lot of their Celtic-influenced traditional folk, too.
Right. How long have you been seriously doing your music around Texas and different places?
Since the 90s.
Yeah.
I had a band with my then wife called Mother Hunter's Third Party. We called ourselves a light metal band. It was hard rock, all original.
Yeah.
And then the band broke up and we broke up. But I started writing my own songs again. So
Right.
I've got an album coming out probably in a couple of months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going to be called, it's almost done. I've got a few tracks left to record.
Right.
I've got my own studio, Blue Oak Studio Space in Dale. And
have you got a name for the album yet?
Yes, it's going to be called American Anthropology. And it's vignettes about mostly ordinary people in middle America, pictures of different American lives, mostly ordinary American lives. My own life is not real interesting. It's fine, but not the stuff of songs. So it's all fiction. I imagine my songs are fictions. I imagine other people's lives for the most part.
Well, we're going to hear some of those songs today.
Yes.
All right, let's kick it off. Let's play a song, Lindsey.
All right, this one's about a little town that I have to go through if I go to Austin, and I had to go through it today to drive all the way here to Waco. And it's called Don't Speed Through Mustang Ridge.
There ain't that much in Mustang Ridge, about as many people as cows. So we make our living off traffic fines. We charge as much as Texas allows. Yeah, we got the cops that are making the stops. They'll be waiting for you under the bridge. So whatever you do, don't speed through Mustang Ridge. Whatever you do, don't speed through Mustang Ridge. Oh, the highway patrol have you spend the night in the fridge. If you gotta drive through our little town, show a little courtesy and slow your truck down. Whatever you do, don't speed through Mustang Ridge. The cop shop stands right next to the bar, so don't speed through Mustang Ridge. They'll grab you before you even get to your car. Don't speed through Mustang Ridge. You might be a Baptist from Waco. You might be a Yankee from Maine. You might be on the board of the toll road, sending all our money to Spain. But whatever you do, don't speed through Mustang Ridge. On the highway patrol, have you spend the night in the fridge. If you gotta drive through our little town, show a little courtesy and slow your truck down. Whatever you do, don't speed through Mustang Ridge. We don't need you in Mustang Ridge. We kinda like the place to ourselves. Well, if you can't keep it quiet, then don't even try it. This traffic noise is bad for our health. This is 183, not Formula One. It helps if you can tell which is which. So whatever you do, don't speed through Mustang Ridge. Whatever you do, don't speed through Mustang Ridge. Oh, the highway patrol will have you spend the night in the fridge. If you gotta drive through our little town, show a little courtesy and slow your truck down. Whatever you do, don't speed through Mustang Ridge. If you gotta drive through our little town, show a little courtesy and slow your truck down. Whatever you do, don't speed through Mustang Ridge. Whatever you do, don't speed through Mustang Ridge. Whatever you do, don't speed through Mustang Ridge.
Yeah. That reminds me, we just had somebody on the other day, and when I was living in Fort Worth, driving to Cleburne in my first job in radio, you had to go through a little town called Joshua. And Joshua sounds like Mustang and then what's this, is it ZZ Top that has this song about the town outside of San Antonio about speeding through? Y'all remember that?
I don't know that.
What is the name? It'll hit me in a minute. But a little community outside of San Antonio, and they sing about don't speed through that town.
I'll have to look that up.
Have you ever got a ticket there at Mustang?
I did, and it's funny because when I first moved to Texas, I got a speeding ticket in Mustang Ridge, and it was a $50 ticket, which I couldn't afford at the time. And then it turned out that the court that the ticket was on was the District Court of Buda, and Mustang Ridge was not in the district, and they voided all of those tickets.
That's the town.
But I
Buda.
but I I first did the song in public at the volunteer party for Old Settlers Music Festival, and my friend David Wilcoxon said, raise your hand if you haven't gotten a ticket in Mustang Ridge, and there were like 30 people there, and nobody raised their hand.
That is great. All right, let's do another song, man.
All right, this is another one from the new album, American Anthropology, and we've set up the photo shoot for it. My friend Steve Wood is both a musician and a photographer, and we've arranged for a photo shoot at the Austin Cathedral of Junk, if you know that. Sometime this month, they'll be shooting pictures of me with my guitar in front of a bunch of junk.
Love it.
So this one's called You're on an Island.
You're on an island, I'm out on the plains. You're on a piling while I stare at a train. I hope you stay dry while I'm pining for rain, because you're on an island and I'm on the mainland. Elemental moon on the wane. You're on an island with walls all around, watching the liners as they're crossing the sound. You got something of mine, hope you like what you found. 'Cause you're on an island, I hope you are smiling. I hope nothing is running aground. You're on an island, come back ashore, just for a while, like a lifetime or more. Nautical miles, more than ever before. You're on an island, the prairie is silent, until I hear you knock at my door. You're on an island, the prairie is silent, until I hear you knock at my door. You're on an island, come back ashore. Come back ashore. You're on an island. You're on an island. You're on an island. You're on an island. You're on an island.
Good job. All right, I found out it wasn't Buda, it was Selma down by San Antonio.
Oh, yeah, that's another famous one, yeah.
Famous speed trap. And I'm going to tell you,
San
Kevin,
Antonio,
3 people have sang about Selma, Texas. The Dave Matthews Band included that in a song. Steve Earle and Corey Morrow all had mentions of Selma in
Was
their
it all
songs.
due to speeding?
Speeding. Well, no. All right, here we go, Lindsay. This is the time of the show that we talk about what happened on this date in country music history.
Okay.
See if you remember any of these names here. 1971, Loretta and Conway were #1 on the country charts with After the Fire Is Gone, one of the great duets by Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn. 1981, Hank Williams Jr., #1 with Texas Women. Great song.
Not to be confused with Northeast Texas Women.
That's a whole different, yeah. 1991, Clint Black was #1 on the charts with Loving Blind. That's a pretty song, Loving Blind. 2005, Miranda Lambert, #1 on the country charts with Kerosene, her first studio album. That was the name of it. What else? 2017, after being released in late November the previous year, Luke Bryan's Fast reached #1 on the country airplay charts, making Bryan the first artist ever to achieve 6 #1 singles from the same album.
Wow.
That's pretty tough to do. 6 #1s from one album.
Wow.
So congratulations. Wow. Now wait a minute, Kevin. You got we got a miss up here.
What?
Because no, that's correct. 2017. I was trying to think. That's not right. Yeah. 2017.
Yep.
Luke Bryan.
It's 9 years ago.
Yeah, that's hard to believe. That's 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Where's time gone, Lindsey?
Oh, I wish I could have some of it back, but here we are.
Me too. Me too. If I
Still
could go,
playing.
If I could go back and buy Walmart stock, oil stock,
Apple,
Amazon.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
Well, that was like Back to the Future, right? Where he gives them a tip
Gets the
to buy
magazine
out
with
of-
all the scores in it.
Uh-huh. It didn't do Biff so well, though.
Yeah, Biff didn't.
No, it did Biff well, but not everybody else.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we got Lindsey Eck here, and we're playing some great music for you. Let's do one more song before we do a commercial break. What do you want to do this time?
This is another one it's another rock and roll song off the new album. I'm basically a rock musician. I dabble in jazz, reggae, and
Right.
I will close out with a country song at
Oh,
the
wow.
end.
Okay.
But this one's a rock and roll song.
Well, we
Another
love
one
it
from
all
the new
here.
album. It's called Teach Myself Not to Love You.
You gave me a kiss, you gave me a sigh, made me feel like a wonderful guy. You gave me a chance and then you gave me a yawn. Gave me the word it was time to move on. I don't know how to function, I don't know how to deal, how to make myself not feel what I feel. I've got to teach myself not to love you. I've got to train myself not to care. I've got to make myself not give a damn about the way you toss your hair. I got to tell my heart not to go so fast. When you're walking up the stairs, I keep saying a prayer. I can forget that you're there. I see you at work, I see you at play, I see you alone at the end of the day. I see when you're crying, see when you're down, drinking too much in a bad part of town. We could have been crazy, we could have had fun, we could have made more than 1 minus 1. How do I teach myself not to love you? Why must I train myself not to care? How can I make myself not give a damn about the way you toss your hair? I got to tell my heart not to go so fast. When you're walking up the stairs, I keep saying a prayer. I can forget that you're there. I keep saying a prayer. I can forget that you're there. I keep saying a prayer. I can forget that you're there. I keep saying a prayer.
John, nice. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, here we are, the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. It is Good Friday, my friends, and hopefully you have a good weekend. You got anything big planned for the weekend?
We have some friends that throw a huge Easter party every year. It goes on for several days. So we're going to go tomorrow and Sunday and do potluck, make some dishes. There's a lot of musicians show up there. So it'll be a giant jam. And
that'll be great.
Out in Wimberley area.
Yeah. I'm going to go to Godley, Texas. My son and daughter-in-law having a big throwdown over there. And Kevin, what do you got this whole weekend?
Oh, let's see. It's Baylor Women's Tennis Senior Day on Saturday. So, got that going on, and Easter Sunday, and
church.
Yep. Yep.
And then we're back at it on Monday.
That's right.
I want to say I haven't been to Waco in a long, long time, but it's nice to be back here. It's such a pretty town and laid back and a lot of charm. Waco has a lot of charm.
It's really exploded the last 10, 15 years or so. It's really taken off. But we're glad to have you here. Very much.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
How was the traffic coming up?
It wasn't bad because we left at 5:30. So
there you go.
Yeah, I allowed plenty of time because I know all it takes is one semi to jackknife, and then it backs up 35 for an hour, right? So.
Yep, you're right.
But no, actually, it was pretty painless.
I-35 is a crapshoot. I'm just telling you, right there. All right, going to take a commercial break right now. We'll come back, get more music, and we're going to do some birthdays for you. So stick around at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Allen Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years, $3. 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair, May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Bubble wasn't here. I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com.
At Coverson All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
Talk about CTWP, one of our morning show sponsors. David Willey and the crew, located, well, they got a bunch of locations around the state of Texas. One right here in Waco is on Franklin, just off Valley Mills Drive. Been there for many, many years. CTWP, they do copiers, they do postage machines, shredders, all kinds of things. But copiers are the main thing. You can buy, you can lease, sign up for maintenance plans. they'll take care of everything for you at CTWP. Stop in today. How about this? Online, ctwp.com. How simple is that?
That's great.
Well, they had to make it simple for David to be able to see his website. David Willie, a good guy.
Because it wasn't printable, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Go by, check it out. Names like Minolta, Konica, they've got those too. Several different brands to choose from. CTWP locations all over the state of Texas. It is time for birthdays, and we're going to start, Lindsey, with celebrity birthdays, people that were born on this date, maybe no longer with us, but we like to throw them out there anyway. It's kind of like a bad pitch at a softball game. Here we go. 1924, the great Marlon Brando was born. On the waterfront, The Godfather. Apocalypse Now is one of a crazy. Was that Martin Sheen?
Yes.
Was in that?
Yep.
Crazy movie. You got to see that one to believe it. 1928, one of the great country singers, Big Daddy Don Gibson. That was his nickname, Big Daddy Don Gibson. Jane Goodall was born in 1934. She's the one that loved the chimpanzees.
Mm-hmm.
I love chimpanzees.
Yeah. To
I
the same
proofread
level.
her second book when I was working in printing.
Oh, yeah?
The Chimpanzees of Gandhi, yeah.
1942, Billy Joe Royal. Remember him? Country singer, songwriter from way back. 1958, Alec Baldwin. Actor, 30 Rock, Hunt for Red October, Beetlejuice. Would you say he's probably the best known of all the Baldwins?
Yeah, probably.
I would guess so.
I mean, I believe he ties the record for hosting SNL the most times. Yeah.
1961, Eddie Murphy, funny guy from Saturday Night Live, Coming to America, Beverly Hills Cop. It makes me laugh when I even talk about them. They're funny. Beverly Hill Cop. Oh my gosh. 1973, Adam Scott, actor, Parks and Recreation and Severance. 1986, Amanda Bynes, who is an actress. What a Girl Wants, Hairspray movies, so forth, was born. Let's go with local birthdays now. I want to say happy birthday to my good buddy, my Costa Rican travel friend, and that is Todd Nichols. Happy birthday, Todd. Have a great day. Kim Bridger, another friend of mine. Happy birthday, Kim. Christopher Vandiver having a birthday. Leslie Owens, happy birthday. Talisa Ferguson, Debbie Mullins, Ryan Clifton, Allie Simchick, Bubba Tate, Waylon Rhodes has a birthday. Matthew Dawley, David Tuma, David McLean, Jennifer Fisher, Brandon Williams all have a birthday today.
And it's my mom's birthday.
Oh,
it's
Mom.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Yes.
What is she, 23, something like that?
Yeah, I think that math works perfectly.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and ask you, what did you get your mom for her birthday?
A nice, beautiful text.
Lindsey, when is your birthday, buddy?
Mine is August 2nd, and I have a big, I think it'd be 13th year this year. I have a big jam at my barn on my birthday weekend every year.
Really?
So first Saturday in August. So if
First
you're
Saturday
if
of
you're
August.
A musician, we have the PA set up and come on out and play.
Do you call it the birthday blowout, or?
I call it barning bands.
I like that.
Barning bands, yes.
And do you not have a birthday song?
I do have a birthday song, and I'd like to dedicate this one to my friend Michael Dietalevi, who lives on my property, and he's been a fan of my music since the very beginning. And his birthday is a week from tomorrow.
Oh, good. All right. Well, let's hear it.
It must be somebody's birthday. Boxes tied with ribbons and bows. Underneath the candelabra, giving off a scandalous glow. It must be somebody's birthday. Look at all the fancy hors d'oeuvres. They're tipping that guy who's playing guitar more than he really deserves. It must be somebody's birthday. Goblets of delectable wine. It must be somebody's birthday. Tomorrow it's gonna be mine. It must be somebody's birthday. They're bringing out the colorful cake with candles and chocolate ice cream to follow up the lobster and steak. Oh, it must be somebody's birthday. Red, green, and yellow balloons. Couples on their way to the dance floor to move to their favorite tunes. It must be somebody's birthday. Luxuries of every kind. It must be somebody's birthday. Tomorrow it's gonna be mine. Another day, another year brings so much more than a souvenir. A crescent moon, a rising sun, a light that brightens everyone. Oh, it must be somebody's birthday. The video tribute begins. Hugs from everyone in the family. Laughter with the fondest of friends. It must be somebody's birthday. Luxuries of every kind. It must be somebody's birthday. Tomorrow it's gonna be mine. It must be somebody's birthday. Tomorrow it's gonna be mine. I said it must be somebody's birthday. Tomorrow it's gonna be mine.
Ooh, yeah. It's got to be somebody's birthday.
It's got to be.
It's got to be.
I mean, the odds are in your favor.
Have we ever asked Cam Stewart when his birthday is?
I don't believe so.
Cam Stewart in Boston is on the air with us right now. And when is your birthday, Cam?
The MLB trade deadline is actually my birthday. How about that for symmetry? July 31st.
Oh, wait. I started to say, hold on. No cap today, and then he throws it on there.
Go Red Sox.
I just wanted it to be dramatic
I grew
for you
up
guys.
in Middlesex County, Massachusetts.
Oh, there you go. You got a fan here. Lindsey, our singer, Middletown?
I grew up in Burlington, Mass. I lived in Medford, Malden, Lynn, Winchester, all over.
Wow.
That is now my area. I am in that area now. I'm actually right on the Medford line here in Somerville. So
really,
right. I'm a South Shore kid originally, but this is where I'm at now.
But now it's all fixed up and nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got robbed there.
You know, Cam started out as a burglar.
Yeah, I graduated to producer.
Yeah, it's the same business, right? You know?
Yeah, right.
How? What shirt you have on? Something special? I can just tell by the red collar.
Yeah, I've got my Red Sox jersey over a little red hoodie as well. I'm headed out to Fenway as soon as the Pete Souza show ends today. Really? Home opener. I'm going with. What's that?
Who are they playing?
They're playing the San Diego Padres today. I'm taking my dad out. He has been a Red Sox fan. This is now his 61st season following the Red Sox, and he has never been to opening day until today.
I saw the other day, you know, I'm all about TikTok. I love watching TikTok when I have my free time. And there was a game with San Diego, and I can't remember who the other team was recently, where they went 6 for 6 on challenges on their pitching.
Yeah.
What's it called? The
ABS challenging.
ABS.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, my first time at Fenway was in 1966, and the Red Sox lost to the Yankees, but I got to see Mickey Mantle hit one out of the park.
Wow.
Pretty good. Pretty special right there.
That's a memory. Holy cow. Well, what else is coming? Oh, by the way, on Monday, I want you to report back to us, Cam, how much a hot dog and a beer cost at the stadium.
All right. I will know shortly.
I would really like to know. That seems interesting to me. What's coming up today on the Pete Sousa Show?
So we've got full Final Four preview today, and we're also reliving one of the greatest upsets in the history of college basketball. We're going to have Harold Presley, who's part of that 85 Villanova team. That was the 9 seed. They knocked out number 1 Georgetown, Patrick Ewing's Georgetown, in the national championship game. So we're going to relive some of that just after the 41st anniversary, and then look ahead to tomorrow's Final Four games.
Yeah, Final Four coming up this weekend. In that, what's the first game?
Well, I mean, there's UConn, Illinois, and then Michigan and Arizona.
But tonight, isn't it the ladies' play?
Yeah, the
tonight?
women, and it's the same 4 teams from last year, just they're playing different. So the headliner is UConn in South Carolina, rematch of last year's national championship.
Okay, right now, Final Four, you two guys, even Lindsey can jump in there. In the women's, who's going to be the champion? Pick it now. Kevin.
UConn.
Yeah, I think Connecticut.
Yeah, it's tough to pick anyone that's not UConn.
Okay, in the men's.
I have, as my champion, I have Arizona. I went 3 for 4 for my Final Four, by the way. I was the shot away from having all 4 correct.
Hey, you know, close is only good in hand grenades.
I know.
And horseshoes.
3 out of 4 ain't bad, though.
Cam, what do you pick in the men's?
I am picking Arizona, and I'm picking them to beat UConn. Now, here's kind of a funny thing for you. It's kind of odd news, but there is about $50 million of furniture refunds on the line. Okay, there's a furniture company here in Massachusetts that does these deals every year, and this year it was, hey, you buy all the furniture from these months, and if both UConn basketball teams make the national championship game, it's free.
You know, that sounds a lot like what Mattress Mac does at his place down in Houston.
Yeah. Exactly. So I'm kind of rooting for that to happen. He's been bit before. He used to do it with the Red Sox when the Red Sox were really good. And one year it happened. They won the World Series and everyone got free furniture. So now he thought he was being safe, right? Both UConn teams. Like, what are the odds of that?
Let's pull for that. Who do you got on this one? You going to go with UConn?
I guess so. I haven't been following it really, but they beat Duke, so I guess.
Hey, let's pull for UConn just so people can get their money back. I love it.
Furniture.
Yeah. All right. We'll all know on Monday. We'll know how much a beer costs, how much a hot dog, and also if the furniture thing went through.
How much the furniture costs. Yeah, we'll know.
All right, Cam. Have a great weekend, buddy. We'll see you later.
Same to you guys.
We're going to get back to more music from Lindsey. We'll take a short commercial break, come back with our final 2 songs. So stick around here on a Good Friday at the Backyard.
This year, I made a New Year's resolution. I want every business to own a new copier from CTWP. Call me, Leroy the Copier Dog. Let's get you a copier delivered today. CTWP, your local copier company.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Better sleep, inspired by nature. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
Everybody at EcoLife really has a passion and a real interest in helping people feel well. How much further can we go to get you feeling even better? It is a complete partnership between the two of us.
Since 2014, we've been creating vegan, clean, and affordable skincare with proven actives and potent botanicals designed to treat your ever-changing skin. Celebrate our first decade of transformation today at facetheory.com/US-EN. Face Theory.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farm, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more.
Good Monday. No, Good Friday. I'm already looking ahead to Monday.
Yep, I know.
Speaking of that, I'm going to go give you the lineup for next week.
All right.
That's what I had on my mind was what's coming up Monday. Let's go ahead and go over what's happening next week. We have got Tina from The Will is going to be here. What's the odds that she'll make it? Is it a 50-50 chance?
I don't know.
No, she'll be here. Tina from The Will. Great place. You got to get booked out there. It's a great outdoor venue, good music. The Will. Clay Dog. Our friend's been on the show before. Clay Dog's going to be the musician. On Tuesday, the China Spring FFA is having a big event coming up. We're going to talk with them. Clark Lee will be our musician. On Wednesday, the Heart of Texas Speedway will be here. Stacy's going to be here to talk about that. Cristo Escalante is our musician on Wednesday. Cypher Investments will be our guest, and Greg and John Key of the band Sharpshooter will be here on Thursday. And then wrapping it up 1 week from today, my good buddy Bruce Geetson from the Texas Sports Hall of Fame will be here, and our singer will be Austin Gaston on Friday. So a big lineup next week. I want to talk to you before we move on to a couple of more songs about Bumblebee Blinds. Bumblebee Blinds, whether you're looking for blinds, shutters, curtains, my friends at Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple will help you out. Let one of their design consultants come out and get a quote for you, let you know what you need. BumblebeeBlinds.com. Good folks, thanks for being a sponsor of the show. Bumblebee Blinds, remember them. Lindsey Eck is our guest today on stage. Lindsey, let's do another song, brother.
Okay. Brought too much rain, so much lost and not much gained. Scattered shells and water stains, nothing but a hand to learn. Just tangled trees and memories, tossed by winds or lost at sea. Tide that brought you back to me again, and everybody calls you rain, and they don't see a break in your world. Everybody sees the rain in your gray eyes, goes on forever, but the day's so sunny and warm. I'm lying here in your arms. Everybody calls you rain, but I know you by another name. Now true is what we've met, Son, blessing all that we've begun. Guess you're not the only one who didn't have a lot to lose. Just colored stones and sad, sad songs, pictures from a love gone wrong, sunken walls that once belonged to you, and everybody calls you rain, and
gray eyes, it goes on forever. But the day's so sunny and warm, so I'm lying here in your arms. Everybody calls you rain, but I know you by another name. Everybody calls you rain, and they don't see a break in your weather. Everybody sees the rain in your gray eyes that goes on forever. But the sky's so sunny and bright, so I'm lying here holding you tight. Everybody calls you rain, but I know you by another name.
Good job. Hey, who do you like to listen to?
I listen to everything, man. My gal is a classically trained musician. We listen to classical, we listen to jazz. Out of current people, I really like Billy Strings a lot. Electronic European gal named Hani Irani. There's an English all-girl rock band called The Dinner Party that I really like. I like Nation of Language, three-piece kind of electronic throwback 80s sound. All kinds of stuff. I like Lake Street Dive has been putting out some good live recordings lately.
That's great. I mean, that's what the world's all about. I've said it many times. Let's just don't get stuck in one genre, one format of music. Let's listen to all of it and let's enjoy it all.
And I write different genres too. I do some jazz-oriented stuff. If you look at my, I thought it might be a little too radical for a Baptist town, so I'm not doing it today. But if you look at my YouTube, there's one called Mr. Sex, which I arranged for horns and got Jeff Lofton, Austin's great trumpet player, played on it. Rick McCrae, my friend up in upstate New York, did a trombone part, and I played some sax on it. So
you know what,
kind
Kevin?
of a Blood, Sweat, and Tears sort of arrangement. And
We've
some reggae.
We've been referring to Lindsey all this time as Lindsey Eck. When if we only would have known Mr. Sex. All right, before we jump into the last song, I got to talk to you about Universal Windows Direct, one of our morning show sponsors here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Universal Windows Direct, they've got a new location. They're over in Woodway. John Searles is the guy to talk to. Get a free consultation about your windows. Call 944-3503, 944-3503. Check them out online, Universal Windows CentralTexas.com, Universal Windows Direct. All right, have a great Friday. It's a good Friday, so make it a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Stay dry as best you can on Saturday. See you at church on Sunday. We'll be back here at the Backyard on Monday morning with another week of shows, 8 to 10 o'clock. Have a great weekend. Miss you, Jim. Lindsey Eck, thank you, buddy, for being on. Thank you to Johnny and Annette from Johnny's Family Cafe for stopping by as well. Let's close it out with one more song.
All right, this is my one country song. And if you're at home and if you're with somebody you love or just somebody you can dance, this is a waltz. So
love it.
Nothing makes me happier than when people actually waltz to it. And if you're a country artist and looking for a waltz to cover, this one, somebody should cover this. I've tried to get it to Willie. I haven't been able to find somebody who knows Willie well enough to get it to him, but somebody should cover this. So it's called the Texas City Waltz.
Texas grows cotton and Texas grows cane. Texas grows rattlesnakes too. Texas Texans know some things they can't quite explain. Texas has women like you. Now the moon's coming up over Galveston Bay. For once in my life, I don't know what to say. I've had my losses and I've had my gains, but I never lost no one like you. Texans ride Harleys, Texans drive trains. There's highways where cactus once grew. Texas has women that'll drive a man insane. Talking about women like you. Since yesterday morning, I ain't had no rest. I've been headed south since you headed west. Headed for sorrow and living with shame, 'cause I never lost no one like you. Texas has prairies, Texas has plains, and mesas with wide open views. Texans like songs with a simple refrain, songs about women like you. So here I go singing this slow country waltz. Wish I could forgive you playing me false. I've had my losses and I've had my gains, but I never lost no one like you. I'm driving down to the bayou just to stand in the rain, 'cause I never lost no one like you.